Let's get right into the 12 craziest spots on the map. 1. The Boiling River, Peru. Deep in the Peruvian Amazon, there's this river called Timpishka, and trust me, you do not want to take a dip in here. This water is literally boiling. For years, geologists were like, no way, impossible, because there ain't a volcano for 400 miles. But nature don't care about the rules. We're talking 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything that falls in, frogs, lizards, whatever, gets cooked alive in seconds. Locals say it's a spiritual thing, but the real science is wilder. Water seeps way down, hits the Earth's core heat, and blasts back up like a massive natural boiler. 2. Al Nasla Rock, Saudi Arabia. Head over to the Saudi desert and you'll see Al Nasla. It looks like someone took a massive laser and just sliced this giant rock right down the middle with zero margin for error. The split is so straight it's spooky. And get this, both halves are balanced on these tiny little pedestals. They haven't tipped over in thousands of years. Geologists claim it's just erosion, but come on, look at that line. It's got people wondering if some ancient high-tech civilization was flexing their muscles back in the day. 3. The Crooked Forest, Poland. In Poland, there's this forest that looks like it's straight out of a trip. 400 pine trees all bent at 90 degrees pointing north, then growing straight up. Nobody knows the real deal. Magnetic pull? Heavy snow? The local legend is that farmers bent them on purpose in the 30s for some secret furniture project, then dipped when World War II hit. Now it's just a silent, creepy mystery that'll give you chills. 4. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Picture this. Nothing but white snow for miles and then boom, a waterfall that looks like the earth is literally bleeding out. That's Blood Falls. Scientists used to think it was just algae, but the truth is way cooler. It's ancient saltwater trapped under a glacier for millions of years with zero oxygen. When it finally leaks out and hits the air, the iron in it rusts instantly, turning that deep crimson red. It's a glimpse of what life might look like on a planet like Mars.
5. Catatumbo Lightning, Venezuela.
If you hate thunderstorms, stay far away from this place. In Venezuela, the lightning literally never stops. We're talking 160 nights a year, 10 hours a night, with 28 bolts hitting every single minute. They call it the eternal storm. It's so bright it's been a natural lighthouse for sailors for centuries. It's basically a massive electric field that refuses to take a break. 6. Jacob's Well, Texas. In Texas, this well looks like a black hole in the middle of crystal clear water. It's beautiful, but it's a death trap. It leads to one of the longest underwater cave systems on Earth. They call it the Diver's Cemetery because so many people have gone down those narrow tunnels and never came back up. The water is so clear it tricks your brain into thinking you're falling into a bottomless void. You gotta be a special kind of brave to dive here. 7. Magnetic Hill, India. A road that laughs at gravity? In Ladakh, India, if you put your car in neutral at the right spot, it starts rolling uphill. Locals used to think it was the road to heaven. Some say it's a crazy magnetic pull, but the most likely answer is it's a massive optical illusion. Your eyes think you're going up, but you're actually going down. Still, feeling your car get pulled like that? It'll mess with your head. 8. Yonaguni Sunken City, Japan. Deep under the Pacific near Japan, there's this massive stone monument with perfect right angles, steps, and pillars. Some experts say it's the remains of Mu, a lost civilization that got wiped out by an earthquake 10,000 years ago. Others say it's just rocks being rocks. But when you dive down there and see how precise those cuts are, it's hard to believe nature just improvised that on a whim. 9. Sea of Stars, Maldives. On the beaches of Vadhu Island, the waves look like they're made of blue neon. It's like the sky fell into the ocean. It's caused by microscopic plankton that glow when they get disturbed by the waves or when you step on the sand. It's a defense mechanism, but it looks like straight-up magic. It's the kind of spot you gotta see to believe. 10. The Alaska Triangle, USA. Forget Bermuda. The Alaska Triangle is where the real mystery is. Since the 70s, over 20,000 people have just vanished into thin air. Planes disappear, people go for a hike and never return. No wreckage, no bodies, nothing. Some people talk about energy vortices, others talk about mountain legends. But one thing's for sure, Alaska is vast, brutal, and it'll swallow you whole if you aren't careful. 11. River of Five Colors, Columbia. Cano Cristales is basically the liquid rainbow. For a few weeks a year, this river explodes into red, yellow, green, blue, and black. It's not pollution. It's a rare plant called Macarinia clavigera. It changes color based on the light and temperature. It looks like someone spilled a giant palette of paint into the water. It's fragile, it's beautiful, and it's unlike anything else on Earth.
12 Movile Cave, Romania.
Back in '86, workers in Romania stumbled onto a cave that had been sealed off for 5 million years. The air is toxic, sulfur, CO2, you name it. But the crazy part? There's an entire ecosystem living down there in the dark. 48 species that exist nowhere else. Spiders and scorpions that lost their eyes because they don't need them. They live off chemical energy instead of sunlight. It's literally an alien planet right under our feet. The world is full of wild secrets, and we're just getting started. Which spot blew your mind? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop with Wonderpedia. Catch you on the next one.